Hollow Knight Silksong. This game literally sold out within the first 5 minutes of it releasing, which is crazy because there was literally infinite copies. I would know because I wasn't allowed to buy it when it came out. But anyways, as soon as I got this game, I knew I was gonna 100% it, just like I 100%ed the original game. Or at least I will, eventually. And if you have any challenge ideas, leave them below. But anyways, on to the video. These are the easy achievements. I'm mostly going to go through these quickly because you have to redo them for later achievements anyways. So here we go. Achievement number 1. Acquire your first tool. The tools in this game are like the charms from the first game, except you can throw some of them. You get the straight pin pretty early on, and along with it, the first achievement. Shortly after, you get your second achievement for just going up to the structure and hitting up and then B. And then immediately after, you get another one for completing your first side quest. The next 3 are for beating Bell Beast, the first Lace fight, and the 4th Chorus fight. And I know damn well I'm not the only idiot to keep smacking it after the end of the fight was open. I got my first crest, defeated Widow, acquired 2 spool fragments, and here's a bonus clip of me beating Greywing for some reason, and made some fireworks out of the last judge. And this isn't really an achievement, but I gotta point out, how did this guy get nerfed, but last judge didn't? Like, I don't think either of them should have been nerfed, but this guy was significantly easier. And I don't know exactly what got nerfed, but I'm assuming it was the ads doing double damage. But literally all you have to do is just avoid them, because she kills them herself. Like, this is literally the whole fight. You just jump up, hit her, and ignore the other guys. But anyways, back to the task at hand. Beating up 2 gay people. Well, more like beating up 2 gay, sort of people. And also they're not people at all because they're bugs. And also they're not bugs at all because they're robots. Then I got the achievement for collecting 4 mask shards. I got the achievement for defeating Trobio. Got the achievement for defeating 100 enemies. Locked in for this fight so I could complete the 3-fold melody. I beat Lace for the 2nd time. And then I quickly beat the game. Apparently I didn't record this one, but you get one for finding half of the lost fleas. I unlocked all the tramways, unlocked all the stagways, and then we move on to Grohl. I feel like it can't be understated just how much I hate this guy. Even just looking at him pisses me off. All he does for the entire fight is spit crap at you, try and suck you in, which wouldn't even be that bad if there wasn't muck maggot infested water below. And then if you get close to him, he just moves his body into you, which wouldn't be a problem if there was any platforms to stand on. And that's not even mentioning the hundreds of these guys you have to go through just to get to the arena in the first place. My anger is mostly for the little guys who just spit crap at you, who are almost completely RNG. All that for this guy who isn't even an achievement. I just accidentally left the footage in. Just being reminded of this fight makes me angry. But anyways, enough about this guy, because he's a dumb, stupid idiot. And on to the harder achievements. These are obviously the harder achievements. Almost every achievement in this category is below 30%. Starting with beating First Sinner. Definitely one of the better and more fun fights in the game. Then there's completing Chakra's Wish. It's not actually difficult itself, but you'll have to have already traveled most of the map by this point. Then there's feeding this fat fuck. I got all the spool fragments, and this one doesn't really belong here, but it took me so long to do because my game was glitched, and I couldn't figure out how to trigger it. But I got the bell home, and I had to beat the game again before it would work. Then I got the achievement for starting Act 3. I got the fast travel ability. Beat the easiest boss in the game. Beat the 2nd most annoying boss in the game. Got the Silksong ability, where you regenerate silk when you're at a bench. Beat the 3rd easiest boss in the game. Got the flower. Got the final crest. This one's just sad. Beat Act 3. Beat Pinstress. And only one of these really belongs here, but I defeated Phantom and got all the silk skills at the same time. Got all the silk hearts. Got all the mask shards. And this one surprised me because nearly 20% of people had the achievement where you gather all the fleas. And this one isn't actually required for 100%, but I got all the maps. Beat up a gay person for real this time. And acquired all the tools in the game. But anyways, on to the next part. These are some of the hardest achievements in the game. They're mostly the ones that you can either miss or straight up require all the other achievements as a prerequisite, or they require you to go out of your way just to do something difficult that isn't required in the main game. But what they all have in common is less than 9% of people have them, with one of them even being less than 1%. But anyways, starting with number 45, at just under 3%, this is one of the rarest achievements in the whole game. In order to get it, you have to fill out the whole journal, which has 234 enemies, and you have to kill some of them like 10 to 20 times. And I'm pretty sure it includes every boss in the game as well. Then there's the achievement for actually 100%ing the game. The achievement for the secret mushroom ending, where you have to find 7 different mushrooms, one of which is hidden behind a somewhat difficult parkour section. And then you have to finish the game. This one is the highest out of all of them at 8.4%. This one you get for beating the game while pregnant. And then the final two at 1.2% and 0.7%. And the final two of this category for speedrunning the game under 5 hours and 100%ing it under 30. These are the final two achievements in the game. Now these two achievements are single-handedly harder than every single other achievement combined. Maybe not the first one because the game actually is kind of short. But for the second one, well, here's a list of everything you need for it. And it may not seem that bad, but you have to do all of it without dying a single time. And even on my second playthrough, I died at least 20 times. And even going as fast as possible, it still took me almost 20 hours. So what happened if I get to that 19-hour mark and I just so happen to die? Well, I guess let's find out. Alright, I'm in. This game's super slow at the beginning. Not exactly hard. Well, I haven't played it in a few weeks, so I don't know if I'm gonna focus on beating the game first or like collecting as much shit as possible. Good at the bench, I can respawn if I die. Not exactly hard, although it is the first boss. When I originally played this game, I played it with like the first upgrade for the nail, and that was it. And I played like 99% of the game like that. You know, this game actually isn't possible to 100% without talking to her. This game is just so slow until you get the dash ability. You can't even run normally. I don't really think teleporting to benches is cheating, but obviously I'm not gonna be, you know, doing that if I'm at 1 heart. The soundtrack for this game is pretty good, but I don't know if it compares to the first game. I can definitely see why people play the Japanese version of the game, so they can skip through the dialogue easy. At this point, everything was going fine, and I was about an hour in when I got to the Bell Beast fight. And let's just say, well, it didn't go too well. I'm already gonna die to this fight, it's crazy. I hate the enemies with the hitbox that's bigger than it should be. Bruh. I don't know if it's more painful dying that early on or less painful. Well, at least we know it works now. Yeah, I wanted to skip this intro, and this intro, and this intro, and this intro. What if I just landed on her head, killed her, and the game was just over? Anyways, as I was gonna say, I'm gonna try and skip all the bosses I can, but obviously that boss isn't really skippable. There's a bunch of bosses you can skip though. Unfortunately, this part isn't skippable, and it's like the slowest part in the whole game. Back to this fight. Maybe someday I'll learn how to play the game. I actually can't believe I died so early. That fight wasn't even hard. I forgot all the bosses in this game do double damage. Well, here's the second try. There's no way I died a second time, right? For the world's easiest boss. I actually can't believe I died to that guy the first time. And then I did it without... I don't know if I didn't get hit. I might have got hit once. The worst part is it's still not even like Like, I still don't have the dash, so it's still slow as hell. That helps me a lot for all the harpoon I have. And this helps me a lot for all the stagways I have unlocked. Not watching that cutscene. Goodbye. If you watch my VOD, you can see just how bad I was at bouncing on those, but I got all the practice I need from the flea minigames. Now that I'm thinking about it, you could have probably just changed the nail you were using for the flea bouncing minigames, huh? I just never did that. I'm 100% not going in there. Ignored. In here. Alright, you can't get up there without the dash, huh? You're supposed to go through Hunter's March to get up here. Actual footage of a deer stopping in the middle of the road so you crash into it. Yeah, a bit late for that tooltip, don't you think? You don't realize just how good the quick heal charm is until it's gone. And here it is, the dash. I like how there's repairs for Bone Bottom, as though it doesn't completely get destroyed later. I don't mean to brag, but I just bought a charm and forgot to put it on. Oh, here we go. Sure I won't find a way to die to this fight too. That was not the way I wanted to throw that. That was not where I wanted to be. My hands were getting sweaty during that fight. I don't think they got sweaty during the entire time I played the original mode. I can't wait until I'm on death like 100 and I just know everything about every room. Yeah, I always sad because I'm spamming both buttons at the same time. They don't really explain how to get these when you originally play the game. Nudity jump scare. Time for the coolest fight in the game. I was 100% getting hit there if that didn't change. That hit me, really? It ruined the whole fight. I did a hit list until that. I didn't even think it could hit me. And now I can go to Greymore and die to Greywing, except I'm not going to die to him because I'm going to skip him. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to... Oh, okay. I do need to talk to you because you give me something. I did this mission twice, and I still don't know if you have to actually complete 100 journal entries or just kill 100 enemies. Nope. I have to go through there, don't I? I still don't have the any map, so LB just straight up does nothing. But I've either got two options. I can go fight Greywing or whatever his name is, and then I can get into Bellheart. I think I can go around the other way, like through the Wormways. I'm not sure about that one though. Or I can get 5 fleas and trigger the caravan to move, which I never got that quest because I guess I just didn't talk to him, but whatever. There's a secret room right here. I don't really get what the point of it is, because it literally just leads to the same area if you go left this way. But it's just more dangerous to go that way. This might be bad. Never mind. I thought there was a lot more to it. A lot of the stuff in the early games a lot easier than I remember. It's just really easy to die to it. I believe that there's a flea up here. That's 3. Ah, this guy has a lot of health. Okay. It's like right at the top of this area, right here. And then we got the last one, which is in here. You can't wait until it crashes like 20 hours in and the save gets corrupted. This was like the worst way I could have went. Oh, never mind, this is where they are. I wonder what happens if you hit no on that. It's crazy how they made the shortest cutscene skippable, but not the ending cutscenes or the credits. Maybe someday I'll be allowed to leave. Oh, I'm getting jumped. How are you still alive? They really spawned this guy in to blow me up. He just minded his own business the whole time. I almost went back in the elevator. Punishment worse than death. Ignored. Fine, I'll go the right way and stop trying to go the wrong way. This is not the right way. The elevator doesn't really help me because I can't die and go back to it. Okay. So I was lying when I said that elevator didn't help me. Because now I have to go back to it. I wonder if I'm gonna die to this fight too. Literally the easiest fight in the game. The second easiest fight in the game. I almost flexed on you. That did not hit me. That did double damage as well. Okay. Give me that. Well, I didn't practice any of the other fights. I am gonna practice this next one. Alright, I practiced it for like 20 minutes or something. You know, I should have it down. Open up the shortcut, which won't matter if I die. There we go. If I die, I'm deleting the whole game. Even though I'm only an hour in. And now, here's the hard part. Okay. I haven't genuinely locked in for a game in a while. I'm only an hour in and there's already a ton of pressure not to die. I don't really want to watch this. You can't even bounce off of it. Kill me or release me. Don't waste my time with Tog. Another forced cutscene. So for that quest, you have to get the oil, and it's locked behind another side quest, or at least I thought it was. I'm just not realizing that he's referring to a different oil. Dog barking cameo. The next boss I have to fight is the final judge, but I'm gonna try and skip it too. I wish I gave you money for every flea you got. Can I even make it up there? I thought you could climb on this wall. Never mind, apparently you can't skip it. At least not the way I thought you could. The alternative is fighting Phantom, which I don't know if I'd call it harder, but I also don't really want to do it, so I'm not gonna. I don't think I've ever seen her here before. She literally has plot armor. Oh, poop. I know this path all too well from the stupid meat quest. Did I go the wrong way? I did, didn't I? I did. What a nice guy. Stepping stool moment. Ignored. That rock hit me, it would have killed me. I 100% have to practice this boss. Because while I'm definitely good enough to beat it in like 3 tries, I'm not good enough to beat it in 1. Never mind, I forgot one of the bells. There's also a silk skill here I want. I don't really want to fight you. Yeah, and that's why. I've never seen that guy do that move. This was not what I wanted. I'm pretty sure it's up here. Maybe it's to the right somewhere. You got schmooved on, dickhead. And you got dunked in the water. I think I have to go in there. Well, these guys are one of the more annoying enemies in the game, so... Ah, I wonder what's in here. I hate these guys. That guy crashed into nothing? No. Yeah. Really? That did double damage? That actually could have went really bad. That would have been the stupidest shit to die to as well. All that just for this stupid thing. Which I probably won't even be able to use. I don't know how I dashed downwards, considering I wasn't holding down, but alright. I'm actually just gonna teleport back. Oh yeah, it brings me back here. I forgot about that. And now I'm gonna go practice the fight. I literally first tried it 3 times in a row, so I guess let's see how well this goes. This will be the one time I die though, of course. Hour-long cutscene. Yeah, he can dodge that. Not the move I thought he was doing. Probably should not have done that. 1, 2, 3. I also figured out that does 3 damage. Because I've never been dumb enough to get hit by it. Okay, didn't want to go that way anyways. I still can't believe you can't go through Wisp Thicket to get into the Underworks. You 100% used to be able to. Remember doing this run back when Stand Carvers did double damage, so you accidentally fell into them and had to go all the way back because you lost all your health in one bite? Is there like a spool shard up here or something? It's supposed to be an enemy, but I guess they removed it. This is not... You can't even go through the Underworks this way. Although I don't really know why I would ever want on the left side of the Underworks. Hour-long cutscene time. I wonder if my mic is picking up me spamming the buttons. I can't wait until I die and have to redo this, all the cutscenes over again. I'm not fighting you, you're delusional. This is the one and only time you use this bench. I didn't even need to use it either. And the most important stagway in the game. Come on, I'm flexing on you, don't run from me. Uh-oh. No, you missed your chance to fight me. I want that. There's not really any need for me to hold on to these since, you know, I can't really die and lose my money. Kinda impossible. Really? The greedy bitch just picks that up and sells it to you, I'm pretty sure. If you don't pick it up yourself. And I should probably practice the clockwork dancers, even though they're pretty easy. I'm sure I'll find a way to die to them. Alright, I practiced the next fight. At least I can rest easy knowing I won't have to make the run back if I die. If I die. Remember those words, because they might come into play in a minute. That didn't hit me. That's bad. Oh no. Nope. Oh my god. Actual panic inducing. I don't know which one I was hitting now. Oh, there's my answer. Oh, that was a lot worse than it needed to be. Literally one of the easiest fights in the game. That would have been embarrassing if I died. Even more so if I died at this part. And now another hour-long cutscene. What? Did you really think I was going to spoil my own video? They really added an achievement for speedrunning this game in under 5 hours, and just half of it's just cutscene. I'm pretty sure the world record's like an hour and a half. It's probably quicker by now. I wouldn't be surprised if half an hour if it's actually just cutscene. I still don't have a map, so I don't know where I need to go. I also like how you can't use anything when there's a big letters on the screen. I can finally get a map. Oh yeah, I need the harpoon. I think I need the harpoon for all 3 of them. Maybe not the one on the bottom right. I think they nerfed these, so they don't do double damage anymore at the very least. Although I might need the harpoon to get up here. I definitely needed to climb this tower. But I wanted to get in here. I think there's an arena right after this part. Maybe? Right in here. I don't know how hard this arena is, but, you know, I guess I'll go for it. Hopefully I don't die. Maybe this one's not an actual fight. Nope, I was wrong. That was not the direction I wanted to dash. I can't believe these guys don't give you money. Really? Really? You were the one I'm trying to kill! I hate the stupid bell-throwing ones. The stupid things don't ever leave the arena. I also hate fighting without the harpoon. Hour-long cutscene yet again. I don't think that's in the first game. You have to wait an hour when there's stuff on the screen for dramatic effect. Funny prank time, funny prank time. You are going to die. You did not want to pop out of the ground there. This place is kind of confusing with no map. I think down here is what I was looking for. No, this is not it. I need to do this anyway, so... I'm trying to find the other way back into the Citadel. Oh, it's right here. I don't remember what's in here. Is this a Steel Soul only area? Am I about to get jumped? I guess not. What's the point of that? Oh, I made it more difficult for myself by doing that. I actually don't think I ever went in that area. I'm literally just trying to get to the oil. And the mask shard that's in here. Not that way. Right here? It's in here. Yeah. I probably should be collecting those. They would make the game easier after all. Is it this way? No. This is where I was before. Alright, I looked at a map. Now, I think I know I'm going. Not there. But it is in here. Which I didn't think it was. It's just not down there. And this is like the most confusing part for no reason. I did this before and I thought I soft locked it. Ah, yeah, that's right, you can push it up. And then you get this, which is what I was looking for. And then this is the next boss I gotta fight. I somehow missed that room the first time I played. Fine, I'll go get another mask shard. I can't afford that. That one. It's crazy how this one is literally just do a couple jumps. Oh, never mind. I don't know how difficult this arena is. But I'll do it. The issue is it might drop explosive guys on my head. Okay. So far, so terrible. I mean, it is an early game one, so... These aren't the guys I was worried about. You guys are annoying, but that one about is exactly how I expected it to. And I think there's one like right up here. How am I intended to get that? Oh, yeah, that's right, there's a thing down here. You know, for some reason I was really trying my hardest to avoid them. Because, you know, everything does double damage anyways, so it's not like an extra mask helps. Then I buy the last one. Alright, now I'll go get a mask shard. I'm gonna get 4 more of them. Then I'm gonna fight Trophy. Wrong way. I'm gonna fight Trophy after. This room's kinda dog shit, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, there's enemies that spawn in here after you pick this up, but you can't bounce on their head, otherwise you just bounce into the spikes, which is really bad design. That's really bad. This room is really poorly designed. And I'm gonna get the one in here. That's 2. And I'll get that, I suppose. And I think she's in here. I saved her. I was trying to look for her on a different save. And I saved her and didn't talk to her, so she just it didn't count as completing the mission. You know, I figured she'd just automatically find her way there, but it's just too hard for her to comprehend. And I have to go do an actual arena for the last one. Every enemy that flies in this game they're so annoying. They just run away from you. They attack and then they run away like look at them, look at them. They just run away like a little bit. I actually think I don't even need to buy the next one. I think it's down here. Yeah, I thought that one was locked behind a door looking at the map. Alright, I practiced him, so let's see how well this goes. Really? Damn, I canceled this thing. Surprised this can't hit you. Where's this lead? I don't really remember which way I have to go. Right, I gotta go this way. You didn't hit me. Man who willingly floated into the enemy. Not even trying to dodge. I think there's an arena at the end of this, so, you know, I probably should have... Okay. Unfortunately, you can't go back out this way. However, you do get the best ability in the game here. Okay, I want it up there, but sure. Is this just money? No, even worse, actually. Right here. I don't remember what's in here, so... Pretty sure it's blow you up, you guys, but that's about it. That's all I remember. Yep, those guys. These guys are one of the worst enemies in the game. Isn't there a spool fragment down here? The answer is yeah. I think this is the way I have to go next. What was this over here? Memory locket? That's really helpful for all the charms that I have. I do actually have another... No. Are literally useless to me. Give me what I came for. I'm really glad you said that to yourself, you schizoid. Pretty sure holy shit, there's a lot of enemies in here. I was about to say, this bench is useless to me. Apparently it isn't. Oh yeah, and now there's no one here. Bro's doing jumping jacks, look at him. I can't believe they force you to give them everything. Like when you turn stuff in. It was literally fine from the first game. Alright, now get me out of here. Ignored. You can't climb up that ladder, fatty. She has some of the worst charms in the entire game. I can't wait to look at where I need to go on the map. I can't wait until I need to practice the arena in the high halls room. You know, the arena that takes like 7 minutes each try. Is this the way I want to go? It is the way I want to go. That's why I'm going down here. However, I think this is the way that I wanted to go. No, you need to die. You need to die. All that just for a tramway that I might use like one time. No, I don't think I will. Nog nog. This is something useful. It isn't. Free shard bundle or free spool thing. Okay. Sounded like bro dropped the soap in there. Alright, now time for the double jump. I practiced this part a little bit. Only once though, but I mean it's not really that hard. Especially after you... I mean, it's not even hard the first time. Which means, you know, of course I'm gonna mess it up. I wonder if there's a way you can just easily jump up there. This is like the hardest part right here. I don't exactly call it hard though. Unless you miss those, which can actually get you killed. This is like the second hardest part. Not really because it's hard, but like if you mess up, you just gotta go back down here. Really? I wish there was more hard parkour sections in this game. Because they made the movement like way more fun, but it's not exactly difficult. Even the mushroom part isn't that hard. I say as I keep messing it up. Okay. I think that's it. It's over after this. Getting used to the double jump after playing without it is always so jarring. I don't really get what the point of going up there even is. Like, there's a guy up there, and I mean, you bring him something, but that's about it. There's no point to go up there other than that. It's like the second charm I've gotten. The third one, all game. Grab that. I wonder how many masks you can even get before Act 3. I think it's only 8. This probably wasn't the best way to go about this. Oh, I think that's where it's at. That's where the other mask shard I was going for is at. I guess you can't get it till Act 3. Alright, now I'm going to the Hogwarts Tower. Okay. I wonder what they're gonna do for the third game when they released it in a decade. Someone had the idea of it following the original Hollow Knight. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, here's the hard part. My jump button almost didn't work there. Nope. Other way. I am going to kick you off the edge. I hope you are not too angry about that. You're stupid. And now for the most annoying puzzle in the game. When I was doing this puzzle originally, when I got to this part, I fell down that hole and almost died. This part reminds me of Metroid. I mean, it is a Metroidvania, but still. And then you're forced to run back down. It's actually crazy to me that you can't look up and down while you're in the air. There's no way you fell in that. At this point, I've got either two options. I can go for the next nail upgrade, or I can go for the High Halls area, the arena. Although it is probably one of the hardest fights in the game. Secret. Is this where the flea's at? No. It's an A. Wait, is that how you're intended to get up there? That's crazy. What I did for that was I just wall jumped up here. And I mean, I knew that wasn't the solution, but I thought you needed the Silksong ability that you get in Act 3. I'm pretty sure you can just run through this part pretty much. And now we have the best song in the entire game. I will use you as parkour stepping stones, dickhead. You can be honest, they're waiting for me at the bottom of this. Yeah, look at that, dickhead. Just real quick. And I wonder what's in here. I thought I had 1,000. I guess not. Regardless, I want that. And I think there's a freak down here. Never mind, he's dead. Yeah, that works for me. Well, time to farm some money. And that. There should be a charm that makes some of the stuff cheaper. I can get 2 for 1 here. Now for this fight. Really? I could have been bad at that bounce again. Really? That hit me, really? Instead of just bouncing off of it. I don't remember what's up here. I think it's like a charm or something. Maybe it's a map. It's a memory locket. Little did I know what was waiting for me up here was a bit more than a memory locket. That actually... Wow, that griefed me way harder than I could have imagined. Get me out of here. Holy shit, that's bad. I have no idea why that guy did double damage. We'll try it again now. That wasn't even a spiked part. I believe the thing I want is just up here. Like right here. I have no idea how you managed to do that. That's what I came for. That was scary. Pre-memory lock a day. I really said fuck it, make the 2 worst areas in the game. Okay, well that's locked. I don't want in there anyways. Isn't there supposed to be a guy in here who's like fighting for his life? I like it whenever you break those, half the time the stuff just goes flying for miles and you never get it anyways. Something that's a decent... Oh, well, it's required for 100% at least. Alright, I practiced this guy, so, you know, it should go fine. Let's see. Really. I like when my X button doesn't work. Yeah, that's the direction I attacked in. I was lucky. Didn't really want to go this way, but sure. I guess I could just came this way to point and laugh at him. Yeah, I can afford that. I guess I'll go get the money real quick. This is the last fight we'll have to do. No way I just walked into that. I don't really want to be down here yet. Really. This guy's a little bit. Look at him. He runs and hides when I'm not here. Look at him. Look at him. And then he'll run and hide. Actual bit. Yeah, you're put. He can't do his gay little jump attack in here either. Look at him. Actual idiot. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I was thinking, what if I wasted my ability to heal right there? And then I just have the stupid one where you can't take damage to do now. I need to do the side quest, don't I? But as per usual, I do not remember where he's at. I have to actually follow this stupid thing. Oh, he's in here. No, he isn't in here. I'm surprised that this thing doesn't do anything. I should just keep going left like I wanted to. You know, you'd think since they're bugs with wings that it wouldn't be an issue for them to just do it themselves, but apparently it is. This guy's sort of a freak, huh? And I have to do the other one. Where's he at? Biowater? Or the other place? Lower Greymore. You just straight up lie when they tell you he's in Lower Greymore. I gotta collect. Give me this stupid thing. Oh yeah, I can't run into the wall. The last time I had the boots that make you quig. At least the double jump makes this way easier. I thought I knew that fan was there. I was literally in the middle of jumping. I think it's gonna break now before I get there. I also don't remember the path from here. This might be it. It might be this way. It is this way. I thought that guy was an enemy. It scared me. I do not remember the right way. Not that, that's for sure. In here, maybe? What is in here? Time to run into a wall at the very end and break it. I'm actually genuinely surprised I figured that out. What if it ran out? I gave it to him last and it ran out by the time I gave it to him. What a freak. Now I need a bunch of money to actually upgrade it. Alright, now I'm getting it. There's actually two things here I can get. You can actually soft lock yourself down there. I'm surprised they didn't, you know, put something to prevent that. Starting with this thing. Your money. You didn't do nothing. I don't think I'm going to be getting a map for the smallest area in the game. Is this it? This is it. This is the thing I wanted. Rarely. I knew that was like I was actually trying to avoid it. At this point, I decided to do the High Halls Arena. Now, unfortunately, my mic didn't work on this part. Although I was more careful to make sure this didn't happen again. But anyways, here's the most important parts of the fight. And before I did it for real, I beat it 3 times in a row on a different save. And out of all the times I did it, this was easily the hardest final wave. Now, it's not like the enemies are different, but the combos they started pulling out were insane. As soon as I killed one of them, I knew it was over for the other one. My mic wasn't working for that fight, but that doesn't really matter that much. Bro really wants to talk to me. There was literally no reason for me to do that. Alright, here's a lace fight. This one, I mean, it all kind of be painful to die on, but this one actually is difficult. They really just throw you into it. She went through me. That was not the direction I dodged. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Just give me my silk orb. I don't really get how everyone's obsessed with Hornet, even though she's got a dumpy. I meant to do that. I don't know if these fights are, you know, just a lot easier, like, because I'm better at the game, or it was because I played, like, the whole game with the first nail upgrade. The fact that you can pay for a map of this area is crazy. I'm 100% not doing this fight yet. I mean, I could beat the game right here and get the first achievement, but I'm not gonna, since there's no point. I think I'll get it after I start Act 3 anyways. Although, unfortunately, that means that the roll fight is coming up. I don't even want to touch that one. Okay. It's not like I can lose that money. And the next oil is given to you from the fleas, but you can't trigger till Act 3. I still don't know how to trigger the bell or the Belhelm quest. Oh, never mind. I guess it's up there. Even though I literally just looked at this 2 seconds ago and it wasn't there. I don't know if I showed it, but I bought one of the markers to see if it would work before I had a map. And spoiler, you can't use them. You can use them. I can use them now. I couldn't even open the map before. I could do this quest real quick though. I don't remember what she gives me, but maybe it's a tool expansion thing. Is it a mask shard? Is it garbage? It was garbage, but I did want that. Because now I can store more shell shards. I feel bad for the people who actually use traps and have to farm shell shards after they die to bosses 100 times. And then I can do this real quick. I don't know if that's required for Act 3 or not. I think it might be. What about you? I wonder what, I still don't know what happens to her in Act 3. Like, I know she dies. I guess that's not true. I don't know that. Because she leaves. She literally just said it. And I have no idea where she goes to after. And I've bought all of her stuff out every time. So it's not like I've gotten to see. Isn't there a trap in here? For 8 money? 7? That's even more embarrassing. Really? Why would anybody ever jump down and just stand here? Like that one, okay. That one made more sense. I think there's a fight in here. But you know, they're beginner enemies, so not exactly worrying me. I hate how it auto changes your crests. Maybe they fix that though. Never mind. I mean, to be fair, this is the best one, I think. Although I didn't really use it. The original one you play with gets upgraded twice, but none of the other crests do. How about now? You give me... You think anyone's heartless enough to break that? Here, give me your clothes. This thing. I tried to get it earlier, but I couldn't. but I also thought it was a mask shard, so I didn't really care if I got it. Can't believe they made it so you could break this guy's statue. That's dope. I want to get as much as possible before I go into Act 3, because the game gets quite a bit harder. Although, you know, you can teleport from anywhere in Act 3, so you can't really die. So I don't know if it'd be better or worse to go into Act 3 first or not. I mean, there's a few exceptions to it, but anyways, I'm gonna go to the bottom right corner of Farfields because there's some stuff you can get there. I mean, one of which is helpful, but I don't think I have room for it. But the other one's a mask shard, and I needed this bench right here. Anyways, I guess I wouldn't need it because, I mean, if I die, then I die. But that's what I came here for. I need that for 100% anyways, so. Alright, now for this part. I thought you might be able to use the super jump to get up there, because that's where the mask shard's at. But it wasn't possible. But anyways, here we go. This is one of the coolest parts in the game, actually. I really like this part. I mean, the later part's cooler, but it's also quite a bit harder. And the way this thing looks after is pretty cool. I think the worst part's gonna be collecting all the memory stones you need. 'Cause I've got like 3 of them. And yet you need 15 of them. Now we go into here for real this time. Yeah, wait an hour to sit at the bench. There's a few other things here. This area's pretty small, but I'll just get them later. Because one of them's a boss fight I don't really want to deal with, even though it is easy. I could get this thing real quick as well. Right here. One of the cooler weapons in the game, although I never really used it. Oh, I'm not fighting you. This is the wrong area, actually. It's actually in Shellwood. I think that's a last mask shard for the 8th piece. I hit the dash button there and it just straight up did not work. You could tell they wanted to put that rock right above the mask shard. There's one. The last 3 are a bit more difficult. Well, difficult's the wrong word, actually. It's more like tedious and long-winded. I still gotta do a bunch of stuff for all 3 of them. I was about to say we get our second map of the game, but I'm not paying for that. But anyways, the real reason I have to go over is for up here. The mask shard isn't actually over here. It's not up here, but I have to come over here in order to get it. This is what I need. You are going to get eaten, idiot. I don't remember how to get into prison from here. I think this is the way into the prison, yeah. They're fleeing here? Yeah. But I believe the way I want to go is up here and here. Yeah, you do a slow parkour part to get up. Well, you could probably skip it with the super dash. That's the second one. Bro, money came out of him like a piñata. I thought he was dead. They try and lure you in with free shell shards here, just so they can drop you in again. You think it's safe. Look at that. I think there's a memory stone up here, right? Oh, there's a fight up here. I'm getting jumped. Now is there a memory stone? Oh, I better get jumped again. Yeah, I'll walk right into him. I'm pretty sure this guy's dead by this point. And he also has another item I need. I don't know where it's at now. I don't really know why I'm going up when the thing I need is down. Is that a memory stone? Yeah. I could practice this fight, but I'm sure it'll go fine. I mean, you are supposed to find out pretty early on. This guy's hitbox is ginormous. I don't know if they ever patch that. You know, you'd think it'd be easier to hit for how big it is. You'd be wrong. I wonder if anyone unironically uses this one. Yeah, I could see some use out of it if it didn't do this when you down slashed. Get this garbage out of here. Unfortunately, I can't teleport back after that fight. You know, I thought I was heading the wrong way. I was right. This isn't where I want to be. Getting jumped by a lackey. And there's a boss fight right here. That didn't hit me. I was under him. I didn't even mean to go there. That guy just got murdered for no reason. And believe it or not, I'm still going for a mask shard. All that just for a mask shard. I'm here for this quest. Is this a good one? It is a good one. Editor, play the full High Hall soundtrack. I didn't remember that was up there. Ah, I almost jumped into a bunch of spikes there. Didn't really mean to fall down here yet, but that's fine. Where does this lead me? I made this giant area for pretty much just a flea. Actually, that's not true. There's a thing over here. Right here. And whatever this thing is not the direction I wanted to go. This is another good one, I believe. Or not. I don't think I'm gonna play that one again. And I would go the exact same way. I can't believe they made it so if you mess up a jump here, you just go straight to Brazil. No warning or anything. Ah, I panicked and fell in the water. Poo-poo water. This is just for the stupid baby, huh? Yeah, I'll pick that up so it cries in my inventory for the next 20 hours. While I purposefully avoid the side quest it's for. Oh, this is easily the worst area in the whole game. I just realized, imagine wearing a dress where it doesn't even have sleeves on it. Like you have to pick up your whole dress just to lift your arm out. This part really confused me when I originally played. One of the few things I actually had to look up. I hit the jump button, it just straight up did not jump there. It sounded like me unzipping my pants. Yeah, the boss in this area is like main antagonist's sister, right? But she just kind of gets swept under the rug. Well, I'm sure that's probably the point. Ignored. This is ironically enough probably the area I know the best, even though I hate it the most. I don't really remember what's to the right. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? Up here? It might be up here. Not up here, but this is important too. Is it in here? It's in here. These stupid things. It really said, how can we design the worst area in the entire game? Really? Really? Yeah. They knew what they were doing when they made this area. Everyone complaining about Sister Splinter and the, that other fight, Morwing or whatever. I mean, Morwing was actually hard, but, especially for when you fight him. Mostly due to his shitty hitbox, but the other fight was really easy, especially compared to the rest of the game. All the people who were complaining about it definitely never made it this far. Which is surprising, because I'm pretty sure like 20% of people made it. You're such a dumb bitch. I'm 100% not running back to that area. I hate this area. I don't care if there's a shortcut, I'm teleporting back. And this will be 4. They'll spawn those stupid guys at the end. I think I did that without taking damage too. I actually don't think that's true. I just repress the parts where I take damage. There's 9. And then this guy gives me the bell home, which is useless until I get the far sight thing. Worst part about doing that is now I think the next thing I have to do is fight Grohl. I decided to do the side quest instead. Give me that. Oh, I haven't even gotten this guy yet. What does this give me? Something bad? Yeah. Man, I wonder why I don't have enough tools for the other quest. I was if I click no. You dumb dickhead. I wanted to talk to the other flea first. I guess that's a problem for later. Give me your clothes. The shoes too. Forgot what fuck Donald Trump. POV, you're walking in a dark alley. Oh, you're an evildoer. Bro's just running from me. I wonder if the third slow card required for 100% completion. Holy shit, she was like a pinata. I was gonna use that guy as a stepping stone, but thanks for that. I still have so many tools I have to go and gather. Oh, memory lock. I think that's the last thing I have to do here. It's kind of cool. You can see the little water droplets on her dress. That's some crazy attention to detail. They don't show up when you're underneath something. Make you a scarecrow freak. Wow, that was required for 100% anyways. Another quest, really? Wow. I think there's more quests after this one though. Because she gets lost. Yeah, there she goes. I like how I led them away from her anyways. And she's still over here, terrified. Oh no. The NPCs in the original game are a lot more likable. I avoided sitting on that bench specifically so I could teleport back. And then I ran back and sat on it anyways. You, give me your shit. That's nice. I don't even think I can move him again. I don't know why I came up here. Alright, this is where the thing's at, huh? This thing. You know, the one I never used, because the other ones are more useful. Although, there is something more useful up here. You. I say she's useful, but she's really not because I don't have any of the map unlocked. Wait, do I have to go this way to get up there? It appears as though I do, although I need this as well. This one's stuck in my head, I've heard it so many times. And that's why. It's literally a star shape, you'd think it would be easier. Oh, that makes 9, I think. They made that like you were gonna double, or like you were gonna pogo jump off those guys. Except you need double jump to get up here. Like to even get in, to even access this area. I'll pretend I remember where I'm going. They make it so it looks like it's good, and you can just run on in there, and then they do this. They do it twice, and I know that isn't even like the 20th time I've fallen for that either. You fucked that up somehow. I didn't do that, because I made the jump. I think the worst part about that is I don't think I opened up the upper area. Yeah, spoiler, I didn't. Let's see if I can go through it backwards then. I don't think I can. Second lap. Alright, now let's open it for real. Oh, I didn't get hit by the enemy. I just ran off the edge and hit the spike. I came over here for lore. There's like really no point to unlock this other than for the achievement. Because you come up here like twice and that's it. You can just straight up cheese this guy. Bye. Alright, I exhausted this area. Get me out of here. Yeah, I'll teleport back to exactly where I'm already at. Nope, I guess I don't have enough to teleport away yet. There was no reason to break that. I just broke the nest for fun. It's like over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. No? Well, there's an item at the very least. I still needed that. There's a purple. I think that's supposed to signify where it's at. Yeah. Nope. Didn't I? What? I only need 5 of them. Did they add another one? Oh, I have all of them. I don't even remember if I have to do this quest to trigger Act 3. But I know it's required for 100%, so it doesn't matter. I'm still missing like 9 of the fleas. There's one. Yeah. Didn't I already get this one? I already got this one. Yeah, I got this one pretty early because I wanted to use it to skip the fight. I guess that just leaves the other one that's down here. I think you go through here to get to it. Really. The best part about this fight is you don't even have to fight this guy. Isn't there an item in here, or did I already get that? No, it is in here. I'm surprised I didn't go down here yet. There's a flea down here that I don't think I can get. Parkouring sections of this game are pretty cool. But unfortunately, there's not really enough of them. They added a bunch of arena areas to this game because the first one was really missing them. Even though I don't know if a bunch of people liked them or not. This is an arena, one of them. You know, perfect timing. I think this is one of the harder ones though. Although this is an early game area technically. Holy sh! Just because of this guy. That was close. Nope. You're not one of the blow uppy guys. That's fine. I don't know you couldn't hit those guys on their head. Those guys really are just BM. I don't even know what that was for. That was literally for nothing. I actually just did that for fun. No, I think there's some up here. That was for a flea. That was for the flea I was looking for. Oh no. I did not want to kill him. Really? This guy is crazy annoying. I do not want to be in this area. I wonder if you can kill that guy before you even, like, actually fight him. And then down there is where he's at. Definitely one of the harder areas of the game. I hate that area. I'll add just for a flea. And there's the one I'm missing in Greymoor. Yeah, he's right there. It's crazy just how hidden this area is. There's actually 2 things I need up here. That's one of them. This is the area I wanted to go to. I think these do double damage. There is... Nope, I guess they changed it. There's no way that hit me though. That was really close. Holy shit. I thought I was going to get hit there. Really. The Underworks is definitely one of the hardest areas in the game. Especially for the point you go towards it, like you get to it. I did just completely skip it on this playthrough though. I came to the Underworks looking for a flea, but at this point I just got distracted after completely missing it. So I just started exploring because I didn't really remember this area very well. You know, since I did my best to avoid it. I don't even know what I'm doing down here still. Oh, this is an arena, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's a flea in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we go. I hit him through the other guy. Oh, goodbye. I don't think I've ever seen that attack from that guy before. That's how I get that. There's still another flea that's supposed to be down here. I think he's over here, but I'm not sure. I also think there's a memory stone in here. Right here. Uh-oh. Wasn't really a good way to get out of that. That did not hit me. Oh, no, this isn't very good. No! What a terrible fucking way to end it. I didn't think it was an arena. Dude. What a massive waste of time. Alright, now I'm pretty much back to where I was at. And I'm sure I'll remember to put the hours on screen. I did some things different, but it was mostly the same. Yeah, you get the shit dodged out of you, buddy. And then there's this guy who's just straight up dead in Silksong mode. I still have yet to fight Grohl and collect all the fleas. Are you telling me I can't get out this way? No, I can. I think there's a boss fight or something. Yeah. Well, boss fight's a bit of a stretch. Wait, can I actually not get out this way? You're telling me I have to go back through biowater. Now that's a sick joke if I've ever heard one. Oh, alright, here we go. All this just so I can find, so I can trigger the Chakra's Wish quest. And I still don't even know how to trigger it, because nothing tells you how on Google. How about now? Do I get it now? No. I have no clue. What? No clue what I could be missing. Apparently, there's a way to just completely skip Grohl by doing this. Unless they patched it. Which is really nope, it did work. Because I do not want to fight that guy. Fucking hate that guy. If that's the only boss I can skip, I'm completely fine with that. Although, unfortunately, I do still have to come to Biowater at least one more time. But I don't have to fight Grohl, so it doesn't really matter. Although I still don't know how to trigger the Chakra's Wish quest. Anyways, that's a problem for later, I guess. I only come up here for you. That's crazy how I tried to grief me there. I don't mean the rug. I mean my controls just straight up not working. Had 6 of them. I still need 6 more. In here. Get away from me, you freak. I'm trying to fight the other guy. Crazy how that didn't kill him the first shot. And unfortunately I have to go through this area again. I think this is right before I died last time. Oh, here we go. I mean, at least they nerfed these so that they don't do double damage anymore. Yeah. Fortunately, there's still one more flea down here. And even more unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he's over there. I'm actually gonna sit in these benches this time. Wait, isn't there something up there that I want? Like a memory stone in here or something? Right here. Actual deja vu. I'm pretty sure I said the exact same thing last time I was here. This time I'm not gonna go left into my inevitable doom. Oh, it's this fight. Oh, here we go. Exact same lineup that killed me last time. That's crazy that the other guy died in only 3 hits and I couldn't kill him last time. To be fair, I was more afraid of dying to the steam. I tried to teleport out and now I'm here, which means I have to manually find my way out of here. And when I teleported, I was already closer to the exit. Get me out of here. That was pretty funny. I can get this thing real quick. Another flea. At this point, I've only got 3 more fleas left. Wait, did I get this one already? I might have got this one already. I guess I did. Which means I only have 1 more. Or no, I have 2 more. And then the last one's in the prison. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I have to do the whole prison area just with this 1 flea. Wait, maybe I don't. He might just be down here. I got him last time, but I don't think I got him this time. But anyways, I think that's all the fleas. I don't really want to go there. So good luck. I suppose I'll get this one here as well. I'll also get the tool that's in here real quick. I did not touch that. This is one of the cooler weapons, but definitely not very useful. Also, money time. Well, I didn't get the final wish quest yet. I still can't figure out how to unlock it. I tried buying all the maps on a different save, that didn't help. But I did get the one for the bell home. But what you have to do is you have to give her your relics, which is really weird. I don't know why that would even be a trigger. After some dicking around, I actually figured out how to unlock the quest. Although I don't think it's required for Act 3, but it is still required for 100%, so I have to do it anyways. You do actually have to buy all of her maps, which, you know, is a bit of a problem considering that's like $1,000 right there. No, it's not that big of a problem as defeating Grohl would have been, but which is what you would have to do. You either have to get 2 melodies or you have to defeat Grohl. But luckily, you don't have to do that. Alright, I farmed up the money, now it's just time to buy all the maps. But anyways, map speedrun. Editor, add a timer on screen and speed up the video, but don't speed up the timer. There it is. And I gotta get the key, and I get this. I don't know what you keep writing down in your little journal, considering I already have these places discovered. I make that. You can. That's literally where I just already went. There it is. And then I could just have to turn it in. Yeah, this game took 8 years to develop, and it's missing quite a bit of quality of life features. Like, why do I have to keep talking to her instead of it just finishing the quest? You have to talk to every NPC 2 times just to trigger a quest. No, I'm killing you before I fall. You know, I feel like normal water should wash off the muck maggots. You know, they have a lot of NPCs that sing. I really thought they were gonna have Hornet sing. I thought that was gonna be part of the threefold melody, but they just never added it. Also, I'm really glad I'm sickly green for this cutscene. Now let's see if I can do it. I guess it was required. I still have to farm a bunch more to buy the rest of the crab. And of course, all the charms are like really expensive. 720. There's one for 800 from a different shop. I still can't believe the way I died was due to an arena that wasn't even hard. The only reason it caught me off guard was because I didn't want to run into the steam. So I wonder how many people figured out like how to do stuff on their own and how many looked it up. Because I mean, they do give you hints, but some of it's just kind of confusing. I wonder if anyone's gonna be mad that I haven't talked to Eva yet. And also that I'm not going to until I have all the memory stones I need. Also, I guess I'll go fight the boss that's over here. Also, I haven't practiced this boss at all. I mean, it shouldn't be hard, right? Because, I mean, you are supposed to fight it a lot earlier. I didn't even know it was possible to beat without him summoning the other guy. That's what I was wondering last time I fought him. Yeah, that went about exactly as I expected. That guy genuinely was difficult the first time I fought him, somehow. It's crazy how they didn't add any charms to do extra damage. And they really only added like 2 ones that actually help you if you're not using like tools. Well, time to play Babysitting Simulator. I wonder what that is. You can hear the stupid thing crying no matter where you are. I'm surprised you can't hear it out of your inventory. I'm surprised you can't hear it on the main menu. I am in jail. Alright, time to start the pregnancy quest. How can you just give her a straight up baby? I mean, you can't really be mad. You did accept it. Well, time to go beat the final boss like this. I wonder if there's anyone who's actually did that. Like, they got all the achievements on their first playthrough. Yeah, they just played Steel Soul mode. That's not possible in the first game, but I think it is in this game. I like how she just knows who's in here. They're only 160 now? They used to be like 500, 400 something. I guess people complained about it. I mean, which makes sense, because I was about to complain about it. They really told her in the studio, yeah, just start moaning. If you think about it, it's basically an abortion. I don't remember if there's a fight in here or not. One of the big guys? Yeah. He just left. I think this fight used to be soft lockable where they could just leave. I wonder if anyone unironically uses anything other than the Hunter and the Wanderer crest. Yeah, some of them actually are pretty cool. But it's more like something you have to play the whole game with to get used to. I forgot I still have a boss fight to do as well before Act 3. I do not want you to remake the tool. I can get that for free. These guys in the back are so cool. I wish there was more of them. Like as I was saying, some of them are super cool. This is one of them. Oh, that's kind of flaccid. He goes up to the cradle and he's gonna be sitting there for a while. I got all the stuff for her. So now I can do this quest real quick. I don't remember what she gives, but I think it's required. I think it's a tool actually. Finally figured out what this area is for. It's for this thing. That's the last one I need as well. Now I can finally go down here. I'm not gonna lie, the yellow ones are pretty much completely useless. There is only 2 good charms. Ain't no way you just said that to me. I literally had enough and she just didn't want to do it. Turns out I apparently need 2 more of them. And I mean, I know where there's 2 more at, but they're only accessible in Act 3. And I don't really want to get the yellow ones, so... Turns out I somehow didn't get all the lost fleas, even though I went and found them all. There's still 2 left. So I guess I gotta go up here and get them. Would have been helpful if you popped that out even, like, frames earlier. Yeah, I did it again. There's one. And of course he's not in the easy to get to part. He's in this room. Which you just run through. Or do you do that? That's the other one. And now I can get the item from him. Now I can get it. And now that I get the money for them, I can actually buy them. Although I think I'm missing a 5th one, and I still don't know where it's at. There's the 2nd one. That's the 3rd one. That was slick. And the 5th one, or the 4th one's in here. And then this summons a guy, and you don't actually have to fight him. And he's too stupid to get in here. There's 4. And then the last one's in Deep Docks, which, I mean, I had to go there next anyway, so... In here? I think it's in here. I might have to do an arena for it. Or something. Parkour, maybe? Yeah, parkour, but, I mean, you don't really have to do that. You have the double jump. I'm pretty sure that's the last one, yeah. You get another full bar. Like, key doors where I need to go next. Which, I mean, you don't technically need a key for it. Because you can just go around, but... I'm gonna get one because it makes it easier. I don't want to go in here, but I guess I do now. The area you have to go to is like right here in there. It's not exactly a hard boss fight, but it can definitely catch you off guard. And they can combo you and throw you into the lava and you can't do anything about it. But it's definitely one you want to do early because it gets like significantly harder in Act 3. Alright, I practiced this boss fight real quick. Although, you know, this one can catch you off guard because they can easily combo you into 4 health damage. And there's 2 of them. We want to separate them. So we want to get this guy on the... Okay, or they'll just keep switching. Like that. Like that. Really bad timing there. Oh, this guy isn't really that difficult by himself. You just gotta kind of stick close to him. But in Act 3, you don't want to save it till Act 3 because the ads get harder. And they also do double damage along with everything else. Which, you know, if they hit you into the lava, then that's also just 4 hearts of damage. And there's still a difficult part right after it with these guys in it. They also do double damage. And you have to go in there for Act 3. And you can't really stand anywhere in this area. I hate how they start attacking when they're off screen as well. I think that's the last one. And oh, this is where the flint slate's at. Or, wait, no, there's a memory stone here, isn't there? Now I only need 1 more. I didn't actually plan on getting that one. They didn't want to come down here, but I mean, I'm already here. Now I just need a bunch of money and a few more upgrades, and I can actually start Act 3. Starting with breaking all of these. I got 2 grand from that. I still need, like, quite a bit more. I'll get, like, 400 for this. Not even. You can buy these, but I'm pretty sure you don't make profit on them. I get 200 off this, though. This is a good one. Now I have to buy out the store. At least I don't have to buy the expensive key. Then I need this from him. Then I need these 2 from him. Now he's gonna get attacked. And then he's gonna get crushed by a giant boulder. And I think there's 1 more shop I need stuff from? Well, I don't think I have enough for it. Like 700, 800, nearly 900. And I think this is the last thing I have to buy. It's 520 just for paint. You can only choose once as well. When I did it, I chose white, so it literally barely looked any different. I just need a few more things. Although, unfortunately, they're pretty much just spread all around the map. Ah, the funky room. I hate how they can't blow themselves up with them. I got one more piece of craft metal I need. Maybe two. I don't know what the second one is, though. It's right down here somewhere. Alright, let's get this stupid piece. I'm pretty sure you get jumped in here. Yeah, give me that. I don't think that's enough, because I'm pretty sure I still need one more. Although I don't know where it's at, because I don't remember which one I haven't gotten. Because my first save is still blending together with this one. Oh yeah, and I have to buy the crafting kit. I forgot about that. Maybe I do only have one left. I'm just remembering it wrong. Let's see if I have enough. I haven't ever talked to her before, so it's not looking good. I guess I do have enough. I thought she had 3. Works for me. I'm somehow still missing a shard pendant, even though it's literally at the beginning of the game. Right here. Yeah, getting 100% in the first game isn't nearly as hard as this game. Well, it's not really hard, it's just more time consuming. Actually, I mean, I can't really say if that's true or not. It's the wrong way. Considering it does only take 20 hours for both. Is it in here? It's in here. I don't know how I didn't find this even accidentally. The next fight I want to do is the one up in Wisp Thicket. Although, the issue with it is you don't really get to heal during the fight. You don't get any silk bag. Which normally isn't really that big of a deal, because it's a pretty easy fight. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue in Steel Soul mode. Because, you know, you run the risk of dying. I mean, I think it's fine, but I'm gonna go in with 2 full heals anyways. But here we go. And it's done. Or not. Now it's done. I believe I have 2 more boss fights before. Actually, 3 more. Before I can start Act 3. Don't pause when the boss is coming out of the ground at 3 AM. This next fight's pretty easy, actually. But I mean, I practice it anyways. Because I have died to it before. And those stupid things flying around that are hard to predict do double damage. Yep. And then he does that. I could be wrong, but that guy might become harder if you don't beat him in Act 2. That leaves like 5 or so charms that are Act 3 exclusive. Well, actually only like 2 of them are Act 3, but the other ones are easier to get in Act 3. I'm pretty sure this is the last thing I have to do before Act 3. Well, this is kind of one of the worst fights in the game. Not exactly because it's difficult, but more so because it's long and annoying. And it's kind of difficult to get hits in, especially when he does that. And then the standing still section. And that attack, if you get caught in it, you really can't dodge it because it doesn't have a long enough windup. And then the cannon fodder enemies, which are just there for fun, to make the fight take longer. I'll attack a speed even though they're not the enemy. That fight's just kind of poorly designed. And I think the worst part about it is you can do it like a lot earlier in this part. You can do it as soon as you get the harpoon, but without the double jump it's even more annoying. And also it's like extremely hidden. I didn't look up much about the game, but I had to look that up. And it drops you into the underworks immediately after, with no way to teleport back to a bench. Easily the worst area in the entire game. I know one thing's for sure, I'm definitely not going live. Well, I don't exactly remember how to get out of here. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's down here. It's really unfortunate that they hid the percentage behind something really weird. You can only get pretty late into the game. Especially when the first game, you could get it the second you unlock the final boss. So you have to keep track of it manually. There's only really one thing to do now. This is arguably one of the coolest fights in the game. Although it is really easy. Especially compared to the lace fight. I really want like a mod that adds Hornet to the first game as a playable character. I feel like the first game would be fun to play with her. They even give her 2 phases, but you know, compared to some of the other bosses, she's still not very hard. I was really hoping that the final boss, like of Act 3, would be her but harder. But it's just lazy. That didn't hit me. What? What? How did I go left there? That was kind of a crazy dodge, actually. Really trying to use everything on me there. I keep spamming it instead of holding it. It's crazy to me how they made some stuff skippable, but not like the stuff that really should have been made skippable. Like this cutscene that's really long, and I've already seen like 4 times because I've already had to beat the game like 20. And then the credits aren't even skippable. You have to watch through them all as well to get the achievements and to see your stats at the end. No, they are pretty short, at least. You'd think for a game that took 8 years to make, which is like half a decade longer than most AAA games, they would have more quality of life features in it. There's the first achievement. Definitely earned that. Really like the fake out they do. Also, they take away all of your charms this part for no reason. I hate how you can't explore on this part before you come back up to it. Although watching her fall on her face is kind of funny. I should have just named this game Horny Gets a Tummy Ache. I fucking hate these guys. These arenas always catch you off guard as well. Especially the double damage ones. And then she dies in the credits roll. And everything's all closed again. Here's the second Bilbeast fight. This fight's a little awkward because they can just kind of pop up wherever they want. Sometimes you just can't get hits in. At least not without taking damage. Also that, like I've gotten a hit off on the thingy spits multiple times and it just doesn't move it. Also the RNG. That was close. That's it, that's the end of the fight. Some of the bosses in this game have like insane health. Like and then you know they're balanced because you barely get any hits in, or you get a lot of hits in, and some have low health but you get like few hits in. But then there's the ones that have like a ton of health and they just block all your attacks, you know, aka the ant. On the bright side, at least I can get the final crusty. Oh wait, you need Silksong for it. I already forgot I can just teleport back here. Now I gotta go get the Silksong ability. I didn't really mean to fall. That's why I didn't mean to fall. I'm dreading that fight. It's crazy how you can save her from dying to the void, but you can't save the other guy, and he just keels over and dies. And I wonder what's over here. It's actually crazy to me how far into the game you have to be just to get that. That's the right way to go. I don't know what's over here, though. Oh. It griefed me. I would have not gotten hit there, but it literally just stopped floating. Because it considered me touching the wall even though I never held right. I wonder how many people were confused on this part because they're too stupid to figure out. You have to keep going up. Absolutely awful camera work. And now we have to run all the way back through here. I'm trying to be as careful as possible on this part because of the upcoming part. I think you get a bench before, but I don't remember. This part right here. Right here. This part's really cool, but you know, it's also kind of hard. Or at least it's kind of long. Right here is the only safe spot. And if you mess it up at any point, you have to restart. Okay, just like that. It's really easy to mess up. Alright, here we go. You know, it's a bit of an issue because the last time I played this game was 2 days ago, I think. Maybe 1 day ago. So I'm not warmed up at all. Ah, this is the part where everything blows up. Oh, here we go. Here's the hard part. This part is sick as though, just saying. Surprised that didn't hit me. I really do wish there was a more hard parkour parts in the game, like optional ones, but like way harder than that one. Obviously there's the one for the mushroom, but I already showed me getting that one. At least now I can see the percentage I'm at. I'm guessing 94%. Oh yeah, I forgot I could just teleport back. Well, let's see what percentage I have. 85%, really? I'm really not missing that much. I'm missing 15%, but that's really only like 2 hours maybe. And I can just get this real quick. This is 1%, I think. They have a crest, you know, it's this one that makes your silk skills do more damage, but they should have one that makes your nail do more damage, straight up. Did they tell me what I have to do? I didn't read that. I think they were talking about the crest I just got. Oh yeah, I think that counts for a percentage as well. I already forgot where I was going. Oh, I remember. Never mind. Just so I could go up here, not that way. Because these two dumb dickheads are dead now. At least I can see which ones are missing now. One of these is a silk shot. I don't know what the other one is. This is like the 4th time I have to do this. I always start with this freak first, because this is easily the hardest one. If you jump immediately after starting, you can immediately lose. I already forgot. I don't remember what the score I need to get is. I think it's like 46. It was close. I hate how little there is when you get to the later stages. Oh, it's 43. I hate how the gold ones don't count for extra either. So there's really no point for going for him at all. This one is literally just stand still and maybe hit the A button. Damn, I tried to cheat. I was 6 seconds off. 7 actually. This one would be a lot more fun if it was less RNG, more focused towards you. That was close. I keep going over. I somehow thought that golden guy was me. Bruh. I wonder if you get far enough if it just starts throwing like 20 of them at a time. I hate how you can't aim them if you're hitting them upwards. You can only hit them if you're aiming left and right. That's not fair. I should have hit that guy at the same time as the other one. All that just for a single pale oil. I mean, it doesn't take that long if you've done it before, but what happens if I just leave? Oh, you can't as a barrier. And now I have to go to Shellwood because this dumb idiot dickhead leaves. Oh yeah, and I have to get this thing up here. Now that's a final one. The people fighting always make it like way harder to get to an area. I did not want to go in here. Put me in baby jail. Is it up here? He's getting jumped up here. These guys have so much more health when they turn into their black person version. Yeah, that's nice, buddy. Go make me my nail upgrade. 680. I think that's another percent. Pretty sure this is another percent. Okay, or don't give it to me. So that's what, 89%? It's kind of crazy that you can get all the spool fragments, but you can't get all the mask shards before Act 3. These places are extremely hidden, some of them. I don't remember the direction I have to go. Is it this way? It is this way. Short fight. Didn't really want to bounce into her. Bye. Holy shit, they got shredded. Or got put in the blender. I haven't even used this elevator. Actually, I think I have to in order to get to where I need to go. Because it's above it, which is kind of annoying. And the dumb dickheads in here, right? The issue now is that even if I do this fight, I still have to go through the underworks. And I don't really want to do that. Although I'm pretty sure I can back out of this fight. I can just leave. Yeah, you can just leave. This guy's one of the more annoying bosses. He used to have a glitch that would make him invisible as well. And he blocks. That's annoying. This guy was really hard the first time I fought him. Because, I mean, I couldn't stop, like, going after him when he does that attack. The one where he blows up. That. And then he does that after. Which, you know, is pretty much just guaranteed to get hit. Or that one. I would jump over him and get hit by that. And it didn't really help that I only had, like, 2 nail upgrades at that point. And that he blocked all of my attacks. That's crazy. I hit him into myself. This also kept getting me because he would chain 3 of them together and then do that. Like, I almost keep doing it. I almost keep trying to go after him. But he's just got the longest combo imaginable. I'm pretty sure you literally do half damage at 2 nail upgrades versus 4 as well. But at least the other 3 bosses are, well, 2 of them are really easy. And I also don't think they count as a death if you die on them, which makes the 3rd one easy. Although now I have to leave through the underworks, which wouldn't be an issue had I done the arena earlier. I'm sure I could have done it, but although I do have an idea right here. That was not it. Right there. It doesn't work. That's disappointing. What if I do it right here and hit it? I do it like that and hit it that way. No. I think I can pretty easily get out from the bottom though. Oh wait, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I can just do this. I don't know why I keep forgetting I have that. Actual nincompoop. It's really a shame that they didn't let you, they didn't put a fast travel at the top of Mount whatever. Imagine trying to do this fight without the double jump ability that lets you not take damage. Wait, bro, she's not even up here. Is it this one? No. Yeah, it is this one. That's crazy. It pushed me out, even though it's literally never done that before. That's crazy. I don't know how I keep falling through it. Like, what is that? There was an invisible wall there. I think that's another percent. I'm at 91 now, I think. Nope, still 90. Although I can't get this thing while I'm here. Now I think I'm at 91. Is the silk skill hidden all the way back up here? I will never get that first try. They really make you go all the way back up here just to get it. That's another percent. And then there's a secret above it that I actually found it out just by silk soaring randomly. There is a hint to it. I don't really know how to get down below. I wonder if I have to do that arena. The Silksong ability is way more helpful than I gave it credit for. It turns out I do have to do that arena that killed me before. I don't actually remember if I can get in this way. I think I can. I cannot. That is... Wait. That is really unfortunate. One-way access. Relax, little bro. I just now realize it's going to be harder as well. Because they're going to be the tainted form. Which is really unfortunate. Oh, here we go. That's crazy. There's no tell for that. All that for 4 money. Deja vu moment. I wonder if there's something I can throw at him to piss him off from out here. I might try that. Actually. Okay. I was in the middle of using that. Dickhead. 92%. This might break it, but I'm not sure. Oh, I did piss him off. And he's infected. Come on. Don't be scared of me. Okay, that's what I thought. It's not the one I wanted to throw. That was a crazy combo. I didn't even mean to do that. You only hit me because I wasn't looking at the screen. That never would have happened otherwise. Now that was pretty funny. All this just for an item I'm not even going to use. Although it is a pretty cool item. And I think it's one of the most damaging tools in the game. One of the few areas that's actually easier to get through in Act 3. It just started fighting me immediately. I like how she can't just write that on the stupid thing, the wish board. She has to make me go all the way over to her house to find it. I think that's 11. That's 10. Now we go fight her for real. This is another one you can just run from. I forgot she does that. She just floats above you the whole time. I think this resets the fight, doesn't it? That did not hit me. That's crazy that that hit me. That hit... I don't even know how that hit me. That's crazy. Okay, let's try this time where you don't cheat. I don't know how I bounced off the nail, but I didn't go up in the A. I think I'll just start doing the parkour. That should not have hit me. Yeah, okay. There's no reality where that hit me. It really just does spam the same thing over and over again, huh? Okay, I've jumped out of the way of that, but... Whoop, she didn't even hit me. Get away from me, you dumb freak. Quit following me. I missed when the first game when the parry system was broken, so you actually just hit the enemy instead of parrying. That didn't hit me. Absolutely abysmal camera work. He's literally not in frame for a single frame of this fight. Crazy how that hit me. I don't really know why they were so against zooming the camera out at all during the entire game. Especially with some of the bosses they made. This isn't the only boss that's an issue either. That did not hit me. It's crazy how I'm not allowed to block either. But like half of the bosses are. Especially the ones with the most health in the game. You know, when I said some of them are balanced or you can barely hit them but they don't have much health, this isn't one of them. In fact, this is one of the examples of it, not that. She's also not supposed to be able to go back up, but when she's floating down, but she is able to. She's able to double jump for some reason. Yeah, okay, I hit one and then got hit by the other. That is the first time I've blocked an attack. I've fought this bit 4 times as well. Okay, literally, I'm behind her. What? How do you explain that? You can't. I really like the bosses that just spam from above. I would be able to just bounce on her over and over, but fuck, I can't because I can't see myself when I'm off screen. Even though, you know, she's allowed to be at the top of the screen. Why am I not allowed to be? The hitboxes in this game are so fucking abysmally dog shit. This isn't the only example of it either. I can literally think of 2 different ones off the top of my head. Okay, I didn't want to fall down here. Nope, she's gonna do the cheapest move imaginable. And we're gonna make it so that she can attack you when you're off screen, but you can't see her when you're off screen. The camera's gonna follow you until you know you need it to. Then it's not gonna follow you. And they can just jump through you. You remember how the parry system was broken in the first game, so you would hit the enemy through their tag? You know, like what they do to you in this game. Yeah, you probably should have kept it that way. Okay. You literally forced me to dash into her. Actually, one of the worst designed bosses probably in any game ever. I think it's safe to say this fight was annoying me at this point. At the second time that the tags worked. A charm. Okay. I don't really want to fall down here. Stupid fuck. Yeah, no, I hope you're dead. But like for real. I don't really know why she tells her that after she fights her. What does she say if I've already gotten a secret? I don't know, she's a... Oh wait, there's different dialogue. I think that's another percent at least. Unfortunately, I have to go through Hunter's March next. Here it is. And I've already gotten hit. That was bad. I was trying to use the harpoon, but I couldn't. That's crazy. Although I think this is the final wave. Okay. What if it just opened again? Or closed again? I think the only thing I need from this area is the heart. Yeah, I don't care. Give me the quest. I just talked to that guy for fun. I can't think of a worse punishment. This guy gives me a mask piece. And I have 2 of them, right? 1 of them. I wonder if you can kill him. Because he takes damage when you hit him. Just pretending like he's gonna finish. I don't really want money. It does literally nothing for me at this point. Oh my god, I just fucked it. They really didn't have to play this every time. They could have just kept it loaded. I like how he doesn't even get mad if you cheat and just straight up beat him. PM. I don't want that either. That's completely useless to me. It's crazy how he can just straight up fly and he's still slower. I don't think I'm gonna be fighting you. There's one. I don't know how to trigger the other quest I need. There's another percentage. Maybe I sit at a different bench or something. Maybe I have to defeat the Ant Queen. Turns out I had to talk to her to get this achievement. I think that's for the last mask shard. Although what I need after that, I'm not too sure. I need that, which means I need to do the second Sentinel fight, which I also don't know how to trigger. I need these 2. I know where they're at though. I don't know what I would be missing. Oh, the flower would be 99. I don't know what the last 1% would be. I figured out the last 1% I would have needed. I forgot to grab it when I went by it. Right there. It's kind of sad how many of the NPCs die. 3% for the rest of the tools, 1% for the flower, and 1% for the mask shard. Okay. Don't really know why that didn't work. That's because it's this one. Well, I feel like I could first try him. I'm probably not going to attempt that, as it would be terrible to lose a save this far in. This fight's made for Act 2, so, you know, compared to some of the other ones, it should be easy. It is still one of the more difficult ones for when you're supposed to fight it. It's kind of a waste. Bro, just hitting the wall. It's crazy how the animation for when he dashes at you from the air and he throws that thing at you from the air are the exact same, so you can never tell. That's another percentage. 96. I forgot where he's at. It should be like, I think it's right here. And I almost just went without recharging my silk meter. This next guy is pretty easy though. He's got like 1 move and that's it. I'm pretty sure I two-shot him on my original playthrough. The beginning catches me off guard because he only does 2 jumps, or 2 throws. Like that. And he does more the further in the fight goes. Like that. Yeah, it can attack him. He really just doesn't dash at all. I don't know why. Yeah. It's crazy how much easier the second half really is. The second half of this game is compared to the first half. And I mean, the bosses are difficult, like way more difficult in the second half. More specifically, one of them. The ant. It's crazy to me how the two of the easiest bosses are, you know, like dream bosses from the first game. Or if you die, it doesn't actually count. I don't think there's a single easy dream boss in the first game. Also, it's 97, I think. Yeah, it's a 97. I need these 2, and I have to fight the 3 final bosses. Now it's time for the fight I've been avoiding all game. This is the last actual boss I need before the Lace fight. Obviously excluding these 3. This boss is actually hard when you're supposed to fight her. I know, shocker, right? I mean, that's why I waited till the end to fight her. I mean, I two-shotted her on my normal playthrough, I'm pretty sure. But I also was at the very end of the game and could not figure out how to get anything. I interrupted her the scream attack. I also figured out if you don't do anything here, you get hit and you have to keep doing the fight. Yeah, I don't really want that one, nor have I ever used it. But thanks, I guess. Also, that's a 98, I think. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the deaths for these bosses don't actually count. But I'm not going to take the risk with my main file. So I'm actually going to test it. Is it in here? I haven't even opened it yet? Oh, I never did the slab part. Did I? I guess I'll test it with a different boss then. This is not my main save, by the way. Anyways, as I was saying, this isn't my main save. I'm obviously not going to test dying on a, like, 14-hour save. I didn't mean to do that. And it fully healed me. I got griefed in more ways than one. I mean, everything about this says you won't die, but obviously I don't want to take the chance. Alright, whatever. Here it is. Here's the test. Yeah, I didn't think it would kill you. I forgot I didn't do the slab part, because I think I did it on the last save. Also, I thought that there was a boss I needed to fight here. Like, after you clear it out, there's a boss that shows up. And I thought it was required, but I guess not. Had I remembered I hadn't done this part, I would have done it before the, you know, before I started Act 3. Because now it's going to be harder. It's crazy how these aren't hitting them. I don't even know why I'm trying to use these. These are, you get one shot. That guy got himself and his friend killed by stepping on that. Out of all the things that hit me, that guy is the one that hit me. Really? It just ate my input. Really? Give me that stupid key. And now I can go fight the boss. Money? That doesn't really help me. Wow, I wonder if there's a secret here. And obviously if this one, you know, counts as a death, I'm just gonna restart the save. Because it's not supposed to. That was a bad time to heal. I hate how they added the running ability. It seems cool when you think about it, but that was undodgeable. It seems cool when you think about it, but, you know, in reality, it just gets you hit 9 times out of 10. No. No. Holy blinding. And I somehow got hit there from that. That shouldn't have hit me. We should have at least traded hits there. Now, I was waiting for you to do that. This is one of the coolest fights in the game. You know, it's bonus that it doesn't actually count if it kills you. Although, I didn't die, so it didn't matter. Should be 99 now, right? Okay, never mind, I guess I didn't want to lug. I've also never used this ability. I tested it maybe one time, and it's cool, but I think it does, like, a lot less damage. Like, the Silk Spear does less damage than the Thread Storm, but, like, it's actually piercing. Same with the Sharp Dart, but I didn't use that. Yeah, it's 99%. Now I just need the flower. I just have 4 more bosses in order to 100% the game on Steel Soul mode and get the final achievement. And this time I actually earned it, unlike the first game. Well, I do still plan on going back to the first game. Because I haven't even 100% of the first game, technically. Because I never beat the Pantheon. I wonder if people think this arena is harder than the other one. The High Halls one. Because I definitely don't. The High Halls one's way harder. I don't really have to care if I play like an idiot now. Although the first two parts are pretty easy. That is crazy that he hit me behind him. Ah, I forgot to change the thing. I actually really like the arenas in this game, even though I don't think most people do. I think that's what the first game was missing. I was definitely underpowered the first time I did this one. I think the second time too. Time out, I got an itch. I hate these guys. One of my least favorite normal enemies in the entire game. The guy. I hate when it eats your jump, like you're mid-jump and you just lose your momentum. Because you attack, I think. Like sometimes you bounce off high and sometimes you don't. That guy was quick as hell. Oh, I just healed on X. I meant to do this. That's crazy that that guy hit me through my attack. I don't remember the conch flies in this fight. That was not a good time to heal. I hate this guy. Not that much, because he doesn't have that much health. But he is kind of annoying to fight. Big guy? Nope. Big guy? This part's really cool. Although not with these guys. I hate these guys. That was not the direction I dashed. I'm gonna die because of that one. It wasn't even my fault either. Really? Didn't I have like 4 hearts there? At least 3? How did I get 1 shot? Wait, no. I need to fix my ability. That dog shit out of here. No one wants that ever. Wait, I suppose I can get that as well. I don't really need it, but might as well. I really like the telegraphing from an enemy spawn in. I'll just keep griefing, apparently. I feel like that guy shouldn't have been able to spawn without being telegraphed, considering he literally spawned inside of me. You gotta smooth on, buddy. That guy should not have hit me. That guy should not have hit me. Okay. Neither of they should have hit me. It's crazy how it looks like I just stand still in it, but I hit the A button like 40 times. Okay. I hit the A button like 40 times. Can back up it. Okay. You are not. Now you're dead. Wasn't really much I could have done about that. Or that. I hate how you can't duck in this game. That was not the direction I meant to dash. Oh my, I lost myself in the bubbles there. I don't remember if this is the 3rd arena or not. You got killed midair, buddy. No idea why it spawned that guy in there. It just spawned him to die. Big guy? Double big guy? Sort of. I mean, if you want to stay on the other half of the screen, that's fine by me. I think I jumped on my head. That's crazy how I beat them so fast there that it didn't even do the wave where you have to stay in the air. My sequence broke something. Something really funny about the guy who can teleport, running and jumping into spikes. I want to kill the other guy. I do not care about the big jellyfish. Got downwarped into the spikes. It's crazy how the 3rd wave is harder than the 4th wave. And the boss, the final boss of the place. I have never died to this guy. At all. That guy fucking poked me. I don't remember these moves. Maybe I just never was in the fight long enough. I remember that one. And I will never die to him, ever. Give me your heart, dickhead. No homo. Isn't the second one like just over here? I was gonna fight the Ant Queen second, but you know, This guy was closely. This fight is kind of cool, but you know, not exactly hard. Although he is harder than the other guy. The guy I just beat. Yeah, I don't know how I took damage on the spikes and then proceeded to fall into the spikes. That shit I hit me. I should have bounced above him. Just saying. This guy's quicker than I remember. Especially considering I somehow keep getting hit by that attack where he goes across the screen. That should not have hit me. Okay. I'll just look stupid and jump directly into the spikes, I think. I don't know why that one went super high. I'll heal and it will do nothing. Now it's time for the hardest fight in the whole game. Yeah, there's not really any reason I can't be using the barbed bracelet, right? Because, like, it doesn't matter if I die. I have to talk to her again, really? Maybe I didn't, but it doesn't matter. I didn't mean to anyways. This fight's kind of dog shit. Only because she can block. Everything else would be fine if she couldn't block. But she has the most health out of any, pretty sure every boss in the whole game. I wonder if anyone's ballsy enough to use a barbed bracelet and Steel Soul normally. You really do take double damage. I don't even think you do double damage either. I think it's like 10 more. Like, she blocks so many of your attacks. Which, you know, there's a bunch of enemies that do it. And I mean, it's annoying from all of them, but it's less of an issue with them because they don't either have super infinite health, or, you know, they do it significantly less often, or, you know, they don't do 2 in a row. They do 1 in a row. They parry your attacks, really. They don't really block them. If this fight wasn't like a no consequences fight, it would genuinely bring the game down like 5 points. I'm also pretty sure I fought her, you know, extremely underpowered. And also I somehow have no, fuck. I was done with the animation, but sure. Fuck, I hate this fight. It's such a bad fight. Like, I would consider it my fault if she didn't block for no reason. Like, there's enemies that dodge your attacks, and you can just move quicker to counter it. You can't do anything about it, about her blocking. Like, I think the fight itself is kind of mid or whatever, but it's not that bad. But the rest of it's cool. And, you know, the music's cool. I like the arena part. I don't know why. I just really like I think they're cool. I mean, I like the combat in the game, especially towards the normal enemies. Although for the most part, it's kind of too easy. I don't really like exploring. It doesn't help that she moves super quick. So you have to use a harpoon on this fight, except it does significantly less damage. It's like the equivalent to 0.8 of a normal nail hit. Okay, I dashed the other direction, but sure. That should not have hit me. There's no world where that should have hit me. Like, see, that was my fault. But when I'm hitting buttons to actively avoid this shit that's happening, like, it should be moving me. Okay. That one just randomly had a downward curve, and it's never done that ever. Okay. Okay. And I said this game would go down 5 points if this wasn't, like, if this fight wasn't, you couldn't die on it. I meant like 5 out of 10, so it would be a 4 out of 10. Like, these guys can block, it's fine. They don't have a shit ton of health. And you can counter it. Killer, 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 killer. That fight was literally 2 times harder when I originally did it too. And I mean, I died twice. I wouldn't really say it was locked in, because it didn't matter if I died. It's kind of crazy, because like, that's the only time I've died on this run. That's not true, I died to the other guy. That's the 3rd time I've died on this run total. I mean, I didn't really practice the fight, obviously. The only other boss who I died twice to was Trobio. That's not true, I think I only died to him once, but I almost died to him a 2nd time. At least this will be 100%. I don't really get how, like, her horns are smaller if they're wearing a mask. Like, that's part of the game's lore. Although, I guess they could have made a new one. Although, the part where she's naked, I don't know why they don't take her mask off. I don't really know why they added dashing down to this game. Because not only does nobody ever use it, it doesn't make you any quicker. I wonder if it's ever stated anywhere Hornet's actual age. Because it says she's hundreds of years old, I think. Or how long this takes place after the first game. There's so many parts that they added to this game to be dramatic, and it's just a speedrunner's worst nightmare. I think every game should have a forced skippable cutscene button. Like, they have an extra panel on the title screen, right? But they have 2 options in it, when they should have way more. Like, even if they only made them toggleable after you beat the game a first, second, third time, whatever, they should still be there. Although I am on a significantly better pace for this one than my other speedrun 100%. I'm at like 14 and a half hours, I think, maybe 15. I did the other one in 19 and a half. I'll be taking all that. No, that's 100%, I think. Yeah. Although I still have to beat the game. And while I said the other guy was the hardest boss in the game, he really isn't. Because, you know, you can die to him as many times as you want. Dark Lace is the hardest in the game. Easily, well, I don't know if I died to the Ant Queen or if I died to Dark Lace more times. But it's probably pretty close. And I know I died to Dark Lace at least 100 times. Although, to be fair, you know, I didn't have all the upgrades at that point. He doesn't let you go down unless you talk to him up here. Why didn't this guy do this before you go down the first time? Like, if he was capable of making a better one, why didn't he? Arcane Egg for good luck. I'm gonna trigger the cutscene first because, you know, it takes forever the first time. I don't really want to have to deal with that. This is what all my saves look like right now. And I mean, one of them's copied, but the other 3 are legit. I thought it looked kind of cool. Alright, I practiced the fight for an hour. So, I mean, I hope it goes well. And here it was, the final fight. 1 month and 4 deaths just to make all my effort so far is writing on this one fight. But while I didn't know if I was gonna win, one thing is for sure. There's no backing out. No saves coming. No reloading my save if I die. And if I die, I die. I have to restart the whole game over again. Already out to a terrible start. Already out to an even worse start. Bad. That did not hit me. Oh my fucking god. That did not hit me. Ran into me. I hate when she teleports into me. Yeah, that was terrible. Tried to attack me off screen. That was lucky. I hate how she can attack off screen. That actually would have made me angry as fuck if I died there. 16 hours of work just to die in the final boss that I practiced. And that's it. I beat the game. I beat it without dying a single time. Now, I'm gonna let the credits play, but if you want to see me actually get the achievement, skip to whatever time's on screen. That's it. I beat the whole game without dying. What if I didn't record that? That'd be toxic as hell. Unfortunately, this cutscene isn't skippable, but, you know, I was probably gonna let it play anyways, since, you know, it's the end. You can skip to the part where I get the achievement, which is at the end of the credits. But other than that, I'm just gonna let them play. Fortunately, the credits aren't skippable either. It took me like 2 weeks just to beat Steel Soul mode. It took me a month total to 100% the game completely. Although, I would have gotten every achievement on this one playthrough. That's not true. There's a few I didn't get. I would have gotten almost every achievement. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to do the game, like, just play it, and if I die, I die. Although that would have taken way longer. And I wanted to actually finish this video in a reasonable amount of time. Like, it already took a month as is. My controller's not even plugged in, so I can't even hit the button on the screen. And there it is. The whole game 100%ed. I 100%ed it 3 different times. Although in this save file, I got like actually everything. Like all the mementos and, you know, I did whatever else there was to do. You see how long I practiced over here just for the final fight. And I still could have very easily lost. Well, that's it.